CiCi 推荐单元，今天要向谁推荐纽约好吃的餐厅呢？
现在目前呢就读Teachers College Columbia University 然后念
哥伦比亚大学学习教育的 Kelly 是我这一集的实伴。试镜那一天，外表靓丽的 Kelly 表现起来落落大方，给我们留下很好的印象。
对，然后我也会做萝卜糕。
平时喜欢下厨做菜的她，对烹饪也很有一套。猜猜看，今天 CiCi 要给 Kelly 什么样子的惊喜呢？你知道我为什么带你来这里吗？
我不晓得，这里好酷哦！
我知道你喜欢吃意大利菜，而且又喜欢烹饪，对不对？
没错。
为什么要带你来这里呢？我带你继续走走再说。
耶！
每天这边呢就有3万多人经过，
怎么可能？3万多个人？
是啊，
那也太多了吧！
每天这边用餐就会有5000多人哦。
5000个人，太夸张了，怎么可能？
我真的很惊讶，你没来过这边。
我真的没有来过。
意大利超市发源地在意大利，老板是道地的意大利人。现在在日本及纽约都有分店。超市里贩售意大利食材与料理书籍。也可以在意大利享受道地的面食与咖啡。平时还会开班教授料理与品酒，把意大利的饮食文化彻底带进了纽约。你看这个小小，你认识他是谁吗？
是他谁？
你知道吗？他在1993年的时候就已经被称为是厨神。
真的还假的？厨神这么厉害？
对，而且他在 PBS 上面呢还有很好看的烹饪节目啊，像是 Lidia's Italy、Lidia's Family Table。今天要带你去吃的呢，就是他的餐厅。
Lidia 的餐厅吗？好酷哦！那我可以把它带回家吗？
当然要先付钱哦。
OK。
Join me for 26 brand new episodes of
Lidia 在餐饮界可是赫赫有名的人物。这位得到美国电视最高荣誉艾美奖肯定的电视名人和烹饪书籍的作家，共有8家餐厅，其中4家在纽约，其中最有名的招牌旗舰店就是 Felidia。专业红酒收藏杂志 Wine Spectator 杂志认为 Felidia 是美国最好吃的10家意大利餐厅之一。today 的美食编辑 Shriver认为 Felidia 是他在全世界吃过最好的餐厅前2名。你看这边呢，就是 Felidia， 感觉超温馨的。
这里好漂亮哦。
我们进去里面吧。好。Felidia 走的是比较高雅的家庭布置的感觉。餐厅有2层楼，在这家双层餐厅内，阳光的颜色、巨大的花束和硬葡萄酒架，营造了北意大利的风味的环境，提供了真正属于意大利各地区及风味的道地餐点。餐厅的重点在哪里呢？就是在厨房。你那么爱做菜，一定要给你看一下。Hello, Chef Felidia, nice to see you again.
Nice to see you.
Hi, this is Kelly.
I'm Kelly.
And I can't wait to try your food.
Please,
today.
let's go. Let's prepare something.
So tell me, how do you feel to work with Lidia? She's so famous.
It's always been a pleasure to work. It's a little interaction between us about dishes. In the end, the result is the same result we want. You can start to talk about freshness and seasonal ingredient, and then in the end, there's really what both of us like and want.
So does she have any special requirements for you?
Just to keep it simple. The things you always say is simple, simple, simple. If you have a good ingredient, fresh ingredient, keep it simple is probably the best.
Fernando Nicotra 为米其林1颗星的主厨，他到了这家餐厅不到3个月 ，Felidia 就被《纽约时报》首席食品家 Ruth Rachel 评为3颗星，足见其不凡的实力。So the question that I care the most about, what are we eating today?
Oh, that's a good question. We have a classic dish we always have in the menu because we had to have also during the year things like people that come here, they are in any season they come, they are sure they're going to find it. So we have a pasta made with tomato sauce, spicy tomato sauce, and homemade ricotta. We make ricotta every day, 2 times a day in the house.
Wow. Okay.
And then another dish is like more about season. So it's asparagus and everything green, asparagus and beans, everything cooked together and topped with grana padano and toasted almond.
Sounds
Are you ready to start?
Absolutely. I can't wait.
Let's start.
秉持着意大利传统烹饪的原则 ，Felidia 餐厅喜欢使用当季的食材，新鲜是最重要的。食材新鲜了，食物的原味就能够充分发挥，烹饪的技巧反而变得简单。
刚刚呢，我们有进到厨房，然后现在这些美味的菜肴都在我们的面前了，那我就不客气喽，
期待哦，赶快开始吧。
好，我要吃我的 pasta。
我要从我的干贝开始，看起来好香哦。超好吃。
我的这个面呢 ，pasta 真的是很美味。所谓呢，他们意大利人就会讲说是做的 al dente， 它是什么意思呢？就是做的刚刚好，它的面条呢有点 Q， 有点弹，然后它滑滑的。
CiCi 跟这个主厨都会谈到美食后面的一些故事，它的 history 是什么，然后它的 value 是什么。那我觉得，不管是一个品尝美食的人，或是像我自己很喜欢做菜的人，我觉得这都是一个很核心的一个重点。看，就像我蘸一口这样，有没有？
可是我们没有那么小气。哦。感觉不错，
超美味的。
我可以吃这边的，我来吃这边的好了。有虾，有这个鱼，然后有不同颜色这个小番茄，真的是非常好的搭配哈。
那我从鱼开始。
好。
哦，鱼好嫩哦。主厨谈到 simple，你怎么把这么好像很简单的一些食材，然后呢，用最好的一个组合方式，然后呈现给就是享受美食的人。
说到这家餐厅的女主人 Lidia 与电视的不解之缘，要从1993年说起。当时被称作美国厨神，也是作家与电视节目主持人 Juliet Child， 也就是电影《美味关系》里面描述的那个名主厨。邀请 Lidia 参加一个 PBS 的节目，开启了她与电视的不解之缘。亲和力十足的主持风格让 Lidia 受到大家的喜爱。在2013年获得艾美奖最佳厨艺类主持人。很幸运的，今天 Lidia 听说美食天堂要来采访，还特地在餐厅里面等我们呢。
坐在我旁边呢，就是 Lidia 著名的主持人，我觉得很开心可以见到她本人。那我现在有一些问题想问她。Lidia, thank you so much for talking to us. I'm really happy to meet you in person today. So the first question that I have is, you always talk about you want to pass on your family traditions. What are these traditions?
Well, CiCi. The Italian is CiCi and Kelly, right? Yes. Well, a pleasure being here with you and sharing what I love to do. Italian traditions, family traditions, are very important in the Italian culture, and they're very important to me particularly. You know, I came from an area of Italy that was under war, and I came here as an immigrant in 1958. And we just came with a family of four, my brother, my mother, my father, myself. So staying together and family, that's all we had, and it was very important. And then when I got married and I had children and grandchildren, it continues to be very important to stay together. But then in the Chinese culture, it's the same. It's all about family, you know? I mean, I know when I go out and eat in Chinese food, and I love Chinese food, big tables, the whole family.
It's all about sharing.
Exactly.
1947年的时候 ，Lidia 出生于克罗埃西亚的一个城市，叫做普拉的地方。那里原来是意大利统治的地方，但是克罗埃西亚后来被铁托统治，变成了共产国家。于是 Lidia 的父亲把他们送到意大利，2年以后为他们申请政治庇护。他说，共产政权之下，他们不能说意大利话，也不能畅所欲言，必须放弃自己的语言、自己的文化，所以他们来到了美国。
I wanted to keep my roots. I wanted to keep my traditions. And I loved cooking. I cooked with grandma back home and whatever. And what keeps the traditions best? Food, you know? Food tells who you are. Food tells the story of a people.
That's true.
And
这样的背景也成了他努力推广意大利饮食文化的动力。这也是如今他能够集餐厅老板、作家、名主持人于一身的成功秘诀。
I do have one more question.
Sure,
I forgot to ask you earlier.
Keep on asking.
So during your childhood, right, from Italy to America, is there any special events or influence that makes you so successful today?
Cici, you know what? I tell you, I think it's an emotional, maybe even, because when we came here and as an immigrant, my mother, my father really sacrificed to bring us children. Now I was 12, my brother was 16, and you know the world, America was ours to take. You know, we had the education in front of us, all the opportunities. But for my mother, my father was very difficult. They didn't speak the language, and my mother even was a little easier, but my father never got to speak really English, and it was difficult for him to live his life here, and he always kind of was very nostalgic and wanted to go back. So you know, I felt if they sacrificed so much, I need to prove to them that they did the right thing.
But how do you keep the tradition? How do you keep cooking the same food as years ago? Do you find any misconception about Italian food nowadays?
Well, I think, you know, not unlike the Chinese food, you know, the Italian food here was the Italian-American food. Now, the Italian-American food is not the Italian food that we eat in Italy.
Okay.
But it's a real food because of the immigrants. When the immigrants came, they didn't find the products they had in Italy, but they cooked in the same way.
Okay.
So with the American products, they cooked Italian food, and it was a different cuisine. It became Italian-American. I think part of what really made me popular was that when I started, you know, through my process of becoming a chef and having a restaurant, I was cooking regional Italian food.
交通的便捷让许多香料、干货都可以从意大利进口。不同于美国这边的美式意大利菜，Lidia做的是秉持意大利传统烹饪原则的道地意大利菜肴，这也是它受欢迎的原因。
Now I do have another question about your personal success, your secret to success. I'm just amazed with that. You are an award-winning restaurant owner, I mean, TV host, authors. How did you do that?
CiCi's is simple. Let me tell you. Number one, lots of hard work. You know, I mean, I'm 40 years that I'm continuously working, but you need to have passion. You need to have dedication. And you need to also be surrounded. You need to surround yourself with great people, you know. In my case, I have a lot of the families working with me. But, you know, the great chef like Fortunato here at Felidia, you know, it's about these people that are very talented. It's like a great orchestra, you know. Every instrument has to play well.
So you mean a team player, not just by one person?
Not one person. I would have never have done all that I have by myself.
和 Lidia 有一场愉快的访谈之后，没忘了我的食伴 Kelly。看来今天的任务有达成 ，Kelly 也很开心哦。
之前移民过来嘛，然后的整个心理路程，其实听了还蛮 touching 的，而且很让人可以深深的感受到他讲的每一句话都很真诚，觉得很荣幸有机会可以跟他近距离的一个访问。这个也是一个对我来说一个 take away， 一个很好的体验。那虽然我自己平常是做比较多的中式的料理，但是我觉得今天这个美食飨宴的旅程，让我感受到说，其实不管是意式料理或中式料理，其实都有很多的相似的地方。然后，怎么去烹饪它，其实是跟你自己的用心的体会，还有团队的合作，那都是一些成功的关键。
美食能够串联起人们对历史、对文化、对过去的所有记忆。在美食的世界中，我们将保存下自己文化的根。希望您喜欢今天的美食天堂节目，我们下集见喽！